on one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Angel Pagan heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. On the ground to third. Gung is there. A quick out number one. Matt Duffy will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Changeup, called strike one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hardwick coasts under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Hunter Pence gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And Liriano's ready. Here's the delivery. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Melendez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Andrew McCutchen will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped high in the air. Belt is there for it. 2 gone. Jung Ho Kang gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. And
you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Buster Posey makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
The catcher number 28, Buster Posey.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and taken in out there for the first out. Brandon Belt will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Kyle Blanks into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And this is taken outside for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
And the walk. Greg Melendez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Liriano sets, 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Jordy Mercer will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Blanks going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead. Josh Harrison is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Francisco Cervelli digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Blanks giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Marty Hardwick gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hot shot to third. Duffy comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brandon Crawford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brandon Crawford.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit to short. Mercer has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Settling in now, Madison Bumgarner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
16.
Angel Pagan digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Liriano into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. John Jaso digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Sean.
First offering on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in, Francisco Liriano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. Melendez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Starling Marte will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Matt Duffy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Hard hit at third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. At the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit. So striding in, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Hardwick racing back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Kyle Blanks gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hey now. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Still 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Second baseman, Greg Melendez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Pence scores. Now a third runner heading for the plate, and he's safe. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Bumgarner's ready. 1-1 on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming on is Pagan. 1 down. Jung Ho Kang comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
And he misses there. 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Standing in, Jordy Mercer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, blanks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Madison Bumgarner heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Angel Pagan will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
That misses. 2-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hardwick moving to his left. 2 down. Matt Duffy will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Liriano has his target. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hardwick has a read on it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Josh Harrison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blanks on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll step off. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Marty Hardwick stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. hit high and deep out there to left center field. Blanks racing back. Gone!
The batter.
So a two-run shot to left center, and the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3. John Jaso is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now that last home run estimated at a distance of 421 feet. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Francisco Liriano is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat.
Francisco Liriano.
Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Hunter Pence makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 8.
Liriano gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Buster Posey will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. Hit in the air to center field. McCutchen on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Brandon Belt will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. could see a better result in this at-bat.
In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Gong will put this one away, and the side is retired. Starling Marte gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Andrew McCutchen comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now a snap move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Pagan. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Jung-Ho Gong stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Jung-Ho Gong.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Runner goes for second. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Now batting,
Jordy Mercer steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. On his way to pitch number 75. Chopped foul right at home plate. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under at Pence, and that's the third out. Back here in Pittsburgh. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Kyle Blanks set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2 now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Greg Melendez digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight.
Number 2.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hardwick has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Standing in now, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. So with 2 away, they decide to let. Kelby Tomlinson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over.
7th inning stretch.
Josh Harrison steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher set to
Giants,
come on now, and we'll get an
number
appearance
46,
from the heart.
Santiago.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to...
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Casillas ready. Here it is on 2-0. Here's a high pop-up. Crawford settles under it near second. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Marty Hardwick. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit, and it just looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. He's set, and the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Melendez moving to his right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angel Pagan will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Matt Duffy gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit to third. Gung's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Hunter Pence digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ripped down the line. Taken in by Gung. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. John Jaso digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
First baseman. Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on, and it's the veteran lefty, Javier Lopez.
Javier Lopez.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Tap fouled at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Duffy is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Francisco Liriano will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. David Freese will come on now as a pinch hitter, so that'll...
Number 7, David.
Sergio Romo will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Pedro Alvarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pedro Alvarez.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down. Starling Marte steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Little flare out to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Andrew McCutchen stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
And he is in there. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Marte off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Pence is there. And that retires the side. Tony Watson will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Buster Posey will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes...
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Posey's now 0 for 3 as he's retired here for the first out. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
The 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gong in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Denard Span will get his first cuts here. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jung Ho Gong will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pence has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Jordy Mercer steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Josh Harrison has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Francisco Cervelli stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Greg Melendez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is McCutchen. 1 away. Brandon Crawford digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Well, he hit it hard. He just kind of got unlucky with the placement. So you can't ask for much more. You just got to try to go up there and barrel it up again.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, and he misses it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Wow, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2. Schnell will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Schnell.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to right field. Hardwick moves over, and that ends the inning. Alfonso will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one. Marty Hardwick is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Gregory Polanco is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the drilled to the right side and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. John Jaso stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Duffy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Tony Watson comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Mason Goodwin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Mason Goodwin.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pagan is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Starling Marte will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Starling Marte.
Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Andrew McCutchen.
High pop-up. Duffy is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Koji Uehara will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Now at the plate, Angel Pagan. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Uehara's ready, 3-1 on its way. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Polanco. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Buster Posey will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Jung Ho Gong will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Pagan is there to put this one away, and that's your first out. Jordy Mercer steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Now here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And they'll just waste one there. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Josh Harrison struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Francisco Cervelli will step in. A ground out victim his last time.
Francisco Cervelli.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready with the 0-2. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. Brandon Belt steps in to begin the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Uehara looks in. First pitch on its way. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
And this is why he's staring an 0-for-5 in the...
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the catch is made, one away. Denard Span stands in. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Jasso is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Greg Melendez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gregory Polanco is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Polanco.
Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Now batting,
John Jaso will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And Span will haul this one away for route number two. Standing in now, the pitcher, Koji Uehara. So with two away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Now here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looped out towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Starling Marte will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Brandon Crawford is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Marte. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Jamie Alfonso stands in. Jarrett Parker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Just hung in there on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Left fielder.
Now the pitch. Angel Pagan is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. And he pops it up back behind second base. Mercer is there for it, and Mercer will make the play for the final out. Andrew McCutchen is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Randy Duarte will come on now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning.
Duarte.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
And now on 0-2, you got to show you still got some life up there. You can't just lay down for him.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
And reined in 1 away. Jung Ho Gong stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, what, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Crawford on the slide. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
Jordy Mercer steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In the air down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down for a base hit. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. Josh Harrison will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2-0 now.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Pence. Pence is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Matt Duffy steps in to begin the inning.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Left side. Gung's able to get there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder, number
Hunter
8.
Pence
Hunter
digs in,
Pence.
and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Jasso is there to take it as Pence is retired on the first pitch he sees.
The catcher, number
Buster
20,
Posey
Buster
stands in.
Posey.
He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third base line. Gone. Gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Francisco Cervelli is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Parker has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Gregory Polanco will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Ground ball right side. Melendez takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. John Jaso will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
John Jaso.
Pitch on the way. A ball hit hard to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Standing in now, the pitcher, Koji Uehara. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Tierney will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 62, Jack Tierney.
Line to the right side. Pence is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Ken Nomo will get a call after all here as he'll come on to pitch in the 15th inning.
Ken Nomo.
Brandon Belt stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Polanco is there to put it away for out number 1. Denard Span will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Mercer is there for it. Under it is Mercer. 2 away now. Greg Melendez digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1 for 5 effort thus far. scorched to third. Gong is up with it, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Starling Marte strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
And now a pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Spin throw, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Andrew McCutcheon will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt has room in foul territory. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Jung-Ho Kang trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far.
Yeah, but one hit will do a lot to take that bad taste out of your mouth. Just one.
This is line to left. Parker is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Brandon Crawford is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting,
Jarrett Parker steps into the box.
Parker.
Here it comes. Chop to first. Jasso fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Randy Duarte steps in now.
Randy.
The pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Marte shading to his right. Marte is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Jordy Mercer is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes Span to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Josh
5,
Harrison looking to turn things around here. He's just 1 for 6 in this one. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Francisco Cervelli will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Francisco Cervelli.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Hence has it in his sights. Hence is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Matt Duffy steps in to begin the inning.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman, number 5.
Now here it comes.
Duffy.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Hunter Pence looking to turn things around here. He's just 1 for 6 in this one. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now. 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that is into the gap for Pence. He's got himself extra bases.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Buster Posey trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Brandon Belt digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Gregory Polanco is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In the air to right center. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Striding in, John Jaso. He singled his last time up.
John Jaso.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ken Nomo digs in here for his first appearance.
Nomo.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. Starling Marte stands into the box. 2 for 6 thus far.
Starling Marte.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Fouled back. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And at long last, the winning run is across to score. So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our top player of the game?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.